What is it that actually gets in the way for you? Most of the time, what you think it is probably isn't true.
There's actually 4 really good questions you can ask. Comes from a little book. Some of you may be familiar with this book. It's called The One Thing. Starts on page 190. It's called The Four Thieves. Question is, first thief is an ability to say no.
Okay,
And
so stop right there. Well, the
okay,
inability to say no. Does it raise your hand if you've had that issue before in your life? Well, we've all experienced it. But then ask yourself, how many times have you practiced it? Have you come up with 10 different ways to say no that you actually believe in? Have you come up with the ability to say, my heart is telling me yes, unfortunately, my schedule is having to tell me no? Can you say it that fast with conviction? Seriously,
mhm.
right? We make decisions when emotions are high, but when emotions are high, judgment is low. We know that. So if you want to take the emotion out of it and it's a big decision, maybe you should have let your head hit the pillow before you say yes. Then you don't have to wake up in the morning and say, oh my God, now I got to bail out of this. Right? It's a huge one. How often are you practicing different ways to say no to protect yourself and stop blaming other people? Okay, keep going. What's number
Yeah,
two?
so a little coaching exercise is get a piece of paper and a pencil. You're all familiar with what those are, and put a tick mark down every time you say no to somebody in a day. You're going to be shocked at the few number of tick marks most of us have. We don't know how to say no, inability to say no. Number 2, fear of chaos. So what the hell does that mean? What is chaos? Why do I fear chaos? And why is that stealing my time? If I
I don't know.
don't drop everything,
I think most of the clients actually love chaos, man.
so that doesn't apply to, that's not one of the issues with this group. They go charging into the chaos. Okay, number 3, poor health habits. I just don't have the energy.
Yeah. That goes
Yep.
back to page what
308.
Herb, that goes
308.
back
Yeah,
what
308. Page
308.
308. The energy
Page
plan.
308. Yep.
Yep. And
Energy
number,
plan.
and number 4, you already addressed this one, is the environment doesn't support what you're doing. If you have an environment that allows lots of interruptions, by the way, this is part of your environment. Do you know how to use the do not disturb button? Because if you don't, this is now interfering. All the bings and dings and noises are all interruptions. Get rid of them. For those of you that have Macs that love to text you on your computer while you're doing your stuff, I mean, we really need to make sure our environment causes us to be in